So once we have the guest data, we set up workflows that help to engage them and to get to nurture booking or to nurture them towards becoming part of our loyalty program. So you can see here there are various, you can do an unlimited number of workflows. Let me show you what it looks like inside. So this is like for a 90-day re-engagement sequence. So somebody leaves your property and you want to keep in touch with them. So you automatically have a sequence here where you can establish a trigger, a custom date reminder here, which is when the 90 days after the person has checked out. You have a wait period of 90 days. Then we send an email. Email is a feature of GoHighLevel, so you can have your own email server on GoHighLevel doing your automated emails as well. And so we can do a whole bunch of automations here, assign users to your team, communicate in various ways with Slack, Instagram, DM. Creativity is your only limitation. Funnel landing pages, and they are perfect for campaigns. So if you have a specific type of guest that you're targeting and it's not captured really specifically on your website, then funnels are a great way of doing that. And you need to have various guest segments that fill your calendar throughout the year. If you establish funnels that help you to reach those guest segments. So this one, for example, is Insider Guide. So there are various guests who opt in for that. They'll give you their contact information in exchange for you giving them an insider travel guide. Once you get their information, there's a whole sequence of events that happens after that, which will allow you to stay in touch with them. So also a perfect stay quiz. A lot of people like to do quizzes. So we go ahead and we create a quiz, and within the quiz, they answer questions. We populate their contact with a bunch of useful data we can use to deepen our relationship with them, understand them better, and give them more relevant advice and create more value for them, which at the end of the day will draw us nearer to them and make us more valuable to them. Those are important ways as well. There are websites that you can build, and you can do the help of AI as well. We have some templates already for you. Here's a sample website with homepage and contact us and thank you and all those things already developed. So you can go in here and you can populate this with your own information if you don't already have a website, but that's not essential for making the most out of GoHighLevel, but it's very useful. And you can do pop-ups here, which are included if you go and make your website in WordPress. A pop-up builder would typically cost you extra money. If you're a rental management company, we already have a template here as well, which you can use various pages, and you can just put your widgets from your property management system, like your booking widgets and stuff, in here if you want. Of course, you can just custom build any way you want, but these are just templates. You have stores where you can cross-sell stuff if you want to make extra income, like rental stuff. And so you have a robust analytics panel here with views and to see how websites and funnels at a glance. So you can even toggle on funnels or websites and stuff. You can create blogs, which in forms, which you can embed inside if you have one, as well as in the various size forms, is that they can be fully integrated automation, and also you collect information through these. So forms are the workhorse of your automation, because that's where people's lead information goes in, and then that will in turn allow for triggers to automate sequences that get in touch with them and get your engagement level with them up so that you are able to nurture that relationship and to encourage them to book and rebook. So this is the portal for you to be able to achieve that. Let me show you how easy it is to actually create forms and pop-ups and stuff like that. Typically things that you'd pay extra for if you were on a WordPress site, and you'd have to go through some messy plugins and stuff like that. And so we can mix and match so easily the forms and add photos, add images to the top, and put a lot of information in the forms. It's very easy, and you can integrations that you can do, embed them on your website. So if you have an existing website, no problem. We can get the forms in there, and then they will go into automated sequences, so that automates your entire process. Surveys are really important to understand your guest. Understanding your ideal guest is one of the most critical things that you can do. Ideal guests are the guests that contribute the most income to your operation over time, and so you have to understand them and cater to them. So this is just a sample form here of ideal guest survey. Quizzes, people love quizzes, like I said, so you can get a lot of rich information from the contacts just by offering them a quiz and incentivizing them some way after the quiz, perhaps. But I've created a quiz here that you can see. It captures a lot of information which you can use and then automate sequences in your email and SMS to reach back out to them with relevant information and relevant deals. Chat widgets are ways to embed AI chat into your website. And it can be, you set up a full knowledge base inside of the GoHighLevel software, and it will give AI all the knowledge needed to make good conversations with your guests and nurture sales. QR codes, you can create those here for free. It's included. QR codes are essential for you to be able to capture guest information and to provide information at your property. So when somebody comes to your property and you want them to say, for example, check out your Instagram account, you can create a QR code for that. If you want them to opt in for some special benefits or discounts, any kind of incentive that you want in exchange for getting their email address. Because remember, getting their email address is really the most critical thing that you can do in order to get a relationship going and to maintain that relationship. So QR codes are important. You can have analytics to those QR codes, so you can track how good the QR codes are working for you over time. But putting QR codes in your home is actually a really good idea. It will help you to get their email contact in a non-intrusive sort of way. And you can for various other things that are linked towards your marketing. So you can set up various rental units inside the software, and with the rental units, you can just add them specifically here, and that will help to link up the data between the guests and the property that they stayed at, so you know which property to market to them. There's also a cool new feature with calendars where rentals have been included. So rentals, we can put in your rentals here and add all the relevant information for your rentals so that we have it in the system and we're able to use it within our marketing. So email services, once you get on GoHighLevel, you want to get into the email service because it's really powerful. Email service allows you to send emails from a secure server, and those emails will be your link towards their ideal guests and keep you in contact with them and automate the whole sequence of it. So you get in here and you can easily set up your email, which would be separate from maybe your regular email that you do day-to-day business with. But this email that you would set up would be specifically for marketing purposes, and it will go and integrate well into the automation sequences. Also a phone system, which is where you can choose a phone number that is compatible to your country code, and you then use that to also engage. So there's multiple channels of communication that you can activate through this high-level system, which is incredibly powerful because various guests like to be reached in their own preferred way. And some people like to call, some people like to text. So you being flexible and allowing people to communicate with you the way they feel comfortable is very powerful. And you can automate the responses through AI as well in natural sounding voice if they call, or you can have an AI text as well. There's a add-on feature with WhatsApp that you pay extra and you get into WhatsApp, and WhatsApp will be automated for you. And there's a bunch of different other customizations, but I think we've run through the basic thing. Your staff, you can have unlimited staff working on this. So say, for example, set up the whole frame. You can have freelancers working on this behind the scenes so that you don't have to be involved in the day. We also can link up with payment processors, a lot of integrations, including with Stripe and PayPal and so forth. So if you want to take payments, you can do that here as well. Critically here, you not only can get new guests and keep guests, but also get new homes if you're a property management. So opportunities and pipelines, ways of tracking sales process. And here we have a pipeline for homeowners, and we have a pipeline and the pipeline follows the natural sales process that and we have sequences that can help you to attract new homeowners as well as attract new guests as well. So you can also visualize where in their journey towards becoming so there are also a lot of integration. You can this entire system your favorite, and you can create your own apps as well and integrate them into GoHighLevel. It is a game changer for the rental industry, totally underutilized, and I'd encourage you to try it out. There's a link in the description. Oh, and before I go, you can create your brand so that your brand is consistent throughout. You can also, so here's the brand. You add your own brand voice. So there's the tone and the style of communication is always good, and that includes with your AI. And you can put in all your assets in terms of the colors for your brand as well as logo and everything. And all this will be consistent through your marketing communities. You have a social planner, which would cost you extra money if you went getting a separate. Here it is. You create a new post. You link to all the various social channels. Talk, name it. You can just and get AI help to actually draft and create ads that you can use to market your business. Works really easily. Email. Your email marketing, you can send out cold emails to property owners who you want to make your clients, and also you get the data. So it's you can put in predefined content into any kind of message that you want to make it faster and easy. And countdown timers are particularly useful, especially if you're doing deals, and then having the countdown timer embedded at the top of your page so that people take action. Trigger links. If you put a link into a message, and they click on it, they trigger an event in your automations. So that is also another. You can use the affiliate panel here to incentivize, and then you can also run your ads in Google here to get guests as well as the owners. So this is which is enormously cheap for what it offers. The value level is you'd save in just canceling subscriptions and all the splintered apps that you're using. Use this instead. You'd already start making money. This is actually going to change in your business, and we're since we set up, join through the affiliate link from in this product. We use it ourselves. We've helped others use it, and we wouldn't recommend it if we didn't believe in it. So lastly, I'd like to just show you the dashboard here, which is somewhere where you can customize this, and you can just at a glance, at a very high level, see exactly how your business is performing. Create two dashboards, one for guests and one for homeowners, and you can use track your progress and to understand the metrics that are driving your. I'd like to thank you for sticking around and watching this presentation. So we'd love to become part of our community. Jump GoHighLevel with our link, and you will business. My name is David Scott. I am the founder of it, and the pleasure of introducing to GoHighLevel. And this is you will not regret this towards automated king machine.